We're at the 2025 NIRVC Music City Motorhome Expo. That's a mouthful. And we're having a blast. Beautiful weather, wonderful people. And we thought, yeah, a lot of beautiful rigs.
So this show is about double the size it was last year, but as you can see behind us, it's nothing like the Hershey or Tampa or any of that. There's still plenty of places to walk, and we just took a test drive. We're going to take another one at what time? 4:30?
Yeah.
Before dinner?
Yep.
Food has been good. Entertainment's been good.
Delicious food. Jason's been eating double plates at every meal.
All you could eat, right? That's always a good thing.
All you can eat.
I'm going to pull this up here on the... all right.
So we're going to change this up a little bit. There's three of us. We don't have mics. MJ's going to take the camera. Hello. MJ's going to take the camera. Me and Jason are going to kind of just go through a couple of motorhomes, and then maybe we'll go on a couple of used ones. We're not going to keep this too long, maybe 20 minutes or so.
Yeah.
But we just want to bring you guys along because this is not something that you see too often. You know, it's kind of a VIP experience. And anybody's thinking about getting a motorhome within the next year or so, maybe you want to come to this show next year because it's really
a great
neat
show.
Experience. So you know how to work this, right? You hit that thing.
I don't have my reading glasses on, so turn it around now.
Okay, let's do this.
Well, there we go. Okay.
And you can see you know how to adjust it, right? We good?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, let's
okay.
do this. Is it starting to fry right now?
No.
Must be really sweaty.
Okay.
I think it was the water bottle.
Got it.
It's like 85.
So we're in the Fleetwood American Coach Red Room section. We'll go on a couple of things. Then maybe we'll walk over to the used. So this one here, American Dream 45A. They did a really good job this year, American Coach. Let's go inside. Let me follow Jason.
What we're looking at in this interior. Welcome in.
Oh, it's nice and cool. It's pretty hot out.
It's brutal.
I'm trying to look at some chat here, so.
What do you think about the interior, Mom? I know.
It's a little dark for me.
A little iffy for you. So.
So it's 45-foot coach, no carpet on it. It's got like that gray interior. So if you know Rev Group, they have their Fleetwood and then their American Coach is kind of their higher end. The Eagle being the highest, but all the American Coach lines are all really nice.
Now, for reference, actually, can everybody hear you guys?
Should be able to hear me.
Yeah.
I'm speaking pretty loud.
Jason is 6'4", so you'll be able to see.
Very tight.
Yeah. I mean, you can fit though.
I can fit, but a lot of rigs I've walked in today, I've had to be very careful because I bumped my head a couple of times.
To my left on the driver's side, you do have your TV on a televator, large couch. Let's walk. I'm going to try to project my voice this way. Let's walk further back. Look at the large refrigerator. That's it. I like the beverage center. It's a little too fancy for me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if I need all that. And then you have large. Double. This one hasn't come out yet.
Nice.
Half bath.
Why don't you go in there, Jason? Yeah, that's plenty high.
Pretty well in here. Very nice.
What a lot of the Rev Group American
I'm saying
Coach,
they can't hear you very well, so.
I'm screaming. What of a lot of the Rev Group American Coach Fleetwood, they're doing this highway bed, so this will be in the stowed position. So you can see how much room we have in here. If you look from side to side, you have a tremendous amount of space. Of course, when you sleep, this is going to be in the sleep position, and it'll fill up the area a little bit better. Then a step up, you come into the bathroom. This is a good one for Jason to test out. You do have the egress door in here, single sink. Now there's different floor plans, different models. Take a step in there and see what's going. I see you can fit there.
Wow.
That's a good
This
one.
is a good shower for me. The shower thing is above my head, and I've got a lot of headroom here. So this is a pretty good shower for me.
What's your wingspan?
I'm not pretty good.
That's a good shower.
There's a lot of space if you want to kind of get back here. you have all of this space. So I can really spread out in the shot, which is really good.
In the comments, what do you think about this? The washer and dryer is probably going to be... No, it's probably going to be... Let's see.
Do they have?
No, they have to have a washer and dryer. Let's...
Maybe it's under the... No?
Oh, it's going to be right here.
There we go.
It's going to be right there.
Boom.
Samsung washer dryer. So, a couple people commented at this show just saying how Rev Group has really kind of stepped up their interior design, and we've been seeing that for a couple of years. This is a really nice coach.
Are there any Super Cs?
There are quite a few, actually.
There's a lot.
There are quite a few. Let's go out. Let's shoot down. Let's go to the U section, because I know a lot of people, the cost of motorhomes are high now. Used is an option for many, and that was our option. We got used.
Hey, Chris.
I don't know if
Lizio's here.
Hey, Chris. There's the Fleetwood Palisade. We actually did a test drive on that last year. I don't know if you want to go on that one. So that's the Palisade fits between the Discovery. It's above the Discovery, but it's below the American Coach. So you have the side-mounted radiator on here, larger engine, and the refinements are a little bit different here. So follow Jason on this one.
Let's see what we're working with in here. Well, this is nice. Again, gotta be very careful.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Very tight.
You
I'm
got the
gonna
bunk
lock my
there.
head right there.
Yeah, the bunk ones, the overhead bunks, you don't fare very well.
Very nice. A lot of space overhead. Look at this.
Oh, there's your,
Your
yeah.
extra counter safe. Extra counter. Is there room in here?
Oh, yeah. Let me see that. Do they?
What was that extra storage underneath that? Which is really cool. Very nice. Is there a dishwasher in this?
You got your oven,
Right there.
your induction cooktop, dishwasher, yeah.
See, this is cool. This is the digital
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
They do that. This is like a digital air fryer now, which I think is that newer on these rigs.
Yes. Yeah, that digital.
So you'll notice on this one, whereas the American Coach, there was no carpet on the slides. This, again, is not the cost of the American Coach, but you do have, it's not a carpet, it's like that infinity weave. Maybe it's like a late carpet. But this is, like, look at the amount of space we have. This is huge. Huge, huge motorhome. Again, the fancy
spring clock.
refrigerator. I'm not a fan of this. Just take the whole thing out. Fancy refrigerator.
Somebody
Freezer.
said that mirror would drive me crazy. It looks cracked.
Oh, this one right here.
Yeah. It's not cracked, but it's like art.
That's a design.
Yeah.
Half bath.
It's a very nice half bath.
Now at this show, definitely the diesels are getting the love. There's some gas coaches here, but most of the test drives going out are the diesel motorhomes. And I think it's just because the type of show it is. People that are buying is kind of the VIP experience, a little higher end. So there are a lot of Class Bs here also.
Yeah.
In the bedroom now, same setup, double closets. This is interesting. You don't often see this. A bedroom TV on a televator.
Right,
That's
right.
really interesting. Huh. Now in the bathroom, you don't have the egress door in the bathroom on this one, but you do have a large bathroom with double sinks. And I don't know if you want to give this one the test also.
It looks like this one.
Let me switch places here.
I think this one might be a win as well. Yeah. this
Wow.
one's a
Yeah.
win. A little bit less.
Of the wingspan.
But height-wise, I'm doing pretty good, and it's above my head, which is really nice.
Cool.
So that's another win.
Huge rear closet. A lot of this. I think this is cedar because it smells like it. At least the hangers.
I gotta switch hands here.
You getting tired?
Yeah. Okay.
All right, let's switch and let's go to U section. There's your washer dryer. If anybody's asking, Whirlpool stackable. That cracking that you hear, what may sound like cracking, is actually plastic on the floors, so the tile is not cracking.
Did you just bang your
I
head?
just knocked my head
On the
right here on the bunk. So,
How many head bangs did you have this trip so far?
so far, a lot, but this is 2 today.
6 to 8 or so?
Probably. Oh.
All right, let's walk over to the U section. Put in the comments, what do you think about the design of the Rev Group? How do you think they're doing?
These are really nice.
All right. You want to say anything? You want to get on camera?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Over here you have the Coachmans on our left. You got some Class C or B pluses. Some people like to call them B pluses. Prisms. We did a couple videos on Coachmans. Again, the Euro, which they changed a couple things this year. We also have, what's the other one? The Encore, which they did a little bit of a change this year. And a Pixel, which is a
Pixel,
really
yeah.
nice. Then we have obviously other videos that are coming here, including the whole trip down here on our new motorhome, everything that happened with that.
Somebody said, go Liberty. Jason does a great show. Oh, shower test. Watch the low bunks, Jason. Somebody else said he got so tall.
No, thank you. Yeah,
Tell Jason to turn the hat around. It actually, it acts as a bumper. Yeah, that's true. If you,
Oh.
that's a good point.
So you can see they have a lot more here this year. Now, right now they're doing a lot of test drives. There's a lot of coaches that are not here, but basically from where that van starts, if you want to turn around,
Yep.
all the way down to the end of this lot, there's RVs. Really like 4 rows of RVs. So the show has grown, and yeah. You want to do a gallery?
Sure.
Class B's?
Sure.
This is going to be interesting with Jason.
Oh, yeah.
Coachman Galleria, Class B. I like the Galleria because
Yeah,
it's
you really
kind
do.
of like a Class B 24-foot same chassis, and it's plumb. You know I don't like the second toilets. I'm not going to go on this. Just
So
Go
I
in.
barely fit in here.
Yeah, you really can't
to
stand.
begin. I'm kind of scared to go.
This we gotta see.
Here's the bathroom.
You can't even stand up.
Can't stand fully. Oh, here, let's get a toy test. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, bees are tough. If you're really tall,
I don't think I can ever do
not
one of these.
happening.
But what's nice on here, you do have kind of like that vinyl floor. You have a large refrigerator. It's tough to fit 3 people in here. Large refrigerator.
Somebody said, too bad there aren't any Nuvo vans. Jason could fit in their 7-foot high roof.
You show them the freezer?
I did not. Is that on? I'm gonna stick my
It's
head
on,
in there. It's very hot.
Yeah. So this is nice.
Matt would be proud, Jason, somebody said.
Awesome.
Solid surface countertops, induction cooktop. This will pop out. You can take it out. All really nice. You look over here, hardwood on all the
And the
cabinets and
dovetail,
drawers,
look at that.
dovetail. This is really the higher end, and it does have plumbing. Of course, you have multiple areas here: television, microwave, lots of storage there, overhead cabinets, and then all of this will serve as a living area, and then it'll break down into a bed. It's
Now,
on here.
MJ has to be careful stepping out here. All
Now
right.
let's get to the U section. We're making our way out. So, what if you want to go on camera? What so far have been the meals that you've liked, Jason? Well, give an example of some meals we've had.
Come on over here in front of the camera. Come like a.
So last night we had chicken and steak, rolls,
You had
salad,
that.
mashed potatoes. I had that. They did not have any.
You had a lot of
Yeah,
steak.
It was delicious. Breakfast this morning was delicious. Eggs, bacon, fruit, biscuit. So much.
How about the desserts?
Oh,
Velvet cake, carrot cake, cookies, brownies,
apple pie.
apple pie, key lime pie.
Key lime pie,
We
yes.
had everything.
No black eye for me today, Gutter. My eye is almost all healed.
She does have some bruises on her arms, if you want to explain how that happened.
I was working out, and look, if anything touches me, I bruise. I just bruise easily, so yeah, I was working out yesterday and whatever.
She has paw prints on her thighs from her dog.
Yeah, when we play, he, you know.
Yeah, I've got like a TMI, but I have like a huge scab on my head, like a big bump on my head. All the bumps I've taken today.
Yeah. Yep.
So how many reels did you get so far?
Oh, like probably 30.
30 reels so far. We still have a couple of days left, so make sure you follow us on Instagram, of course on YouTube, as well as TikTok, because we're going to be putting like those 30 to 90 second tours of a lot of these motorhomes. Let's go to the used section over here. That's grown also, so these are all used. Here's a Mountain Air that we do know the price on this Mountain Air. I think they're asking $334.
334.
$334. Of course, it's asking price. So this man's the final.
But there's a lot of interest apparently in this.
24,000 miles or so?
Yeah. What was it? A 19?
19. Dark color, not for us, but
Yeah.
some people really like it. It looks very clean. So beautiful. This is a 4551 Mountain Air. Let's go inside.
It's a little dark in here.
And there's no air. No air. All right.
This, I know you guys don't like the interior. It's a little.
It's dark. It's pretty dark.
Oh, here we go.
Now, a lot of times if the cabinets are dark, but there's lighter furniture, I could almost take that with the contrast. This, besides the counters and little part of the wall, it's pretty dark overall.
It really depends on, again, what you like. Some
Yep.
people love these circle. You're right. The actual woodwork itself is not a deal breaker. If this had lighter interior,
Furniture,
I think
the
it would
upholstery, yeah,
'cause I
definitely.
actually do like
It
this
would balance it
color.
out. Yeah, it's not, I mean, it's dark, but we've seen darker. The
Well, look at
walls are
this.
beautiful.
That's pretty awesome.
That is
It
beautiful.
almost looks like it was done aftermarket. Like,
Yeah, we haven't seen anything like
Yeah, I
that
don't
from
know if that's
Newmar.
like a Newmar
Yeah.
thing. Let's go to the half bath.
Somebody said, Izzy, you should consider becoming an RV sales rep in Tennessee.
I should.
You would be good.
I've always said this.
Yeah, you would enjoy it. I'm
And this
going to
is
show
not
the
just-
toilet. Is that a black toilet?
Yeah, it's changed.
Yeah.
This is not to sound cocky, but I told MJ, I'm like, if I sold RVs, I think we would clean house. Like, I think, because we know the
Right.
product
Well,
really
you've studied, yes.
Yeah. So let's continue.
Looks
Oh,
looks
this.
too custom, somebody said.
This is
Oh, RV
really-
Talk. Hi, McKinley.
This is
Oh, yeah,
That could be
that
bad
that
news.
could be bad. That
That
could be
could
bad
be-
for all of us. By the way, friends, MJ has not hit her head once on our new Dutch Star.
I
Izzy
did.
has hit his
Not-
head how many
I did.
times? At least twice.
knock on
Because
wood.
I don't have the mental map of it yet. So I kind of knew where to bob and weave and everything. And I'm like, oh, well, I won't do that again. But nice, there's no carpeting here. So 19, really 16 and above, no more carpet on these diesel pumps.
That bed is high.
It is.
That is a high
It
bed.
might have a,
There's something
well,
under
the
there.
mattress is huge.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not-
yeah.
That's definitely an aftermarket mattress. But this is very clean.
Very.
Nice shower.
Oh, that's a nice shower.
I like this a lot.
Go in there, see what it's like.
You're still not going to clear that. Well, yeah, I don't think. No, you're over it.
Got a
You're
little headroom, which is okay, but
still not a
have to
Prevost.
go
No,
out.
it's not. And it's not Prevost price either.
Egress door, large closet in the back. See, this is some of the things I will look at. Look, whoever the owner was, they're
Yeah.
hanging dampers in here.
That's
they're
good.
full of water. Shoe racks.
Beautiful cedar.
Cedar closet. This is a nice coach again.
Yeah.
If you're willing to change out furniture, if you don't like that dark furniture, I think it would lighten everything up in here and could be a good deal for someone.
Right. Laundry is going to be in there.
Now the
Not,
other-
oh, wait. Best RV show on YouTube. You're so sweet,
Thank you.
Rich. Appreciate it.
Some of the other units we haven't been on yet, these used units, but we'll go on with them. How long have we been going, hon? Because we said about 20 minutes or so.
19 minutes.
Maybe we'll do one more.
One more.
Because we have another test drive we're doing.
Yes.
So we have looks like a Tiffin, another Tiffin, Jayco. Oh, nice Dutch. Somebody was telling us about this Dutch Star. Which one do you guys want to see? Put in your comments. Which one do you want to see out of these? It's going to be the last one. Let's wait for the comments.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody commented that Dutch Star was really nice.
Gotta love a good Dutch Star.
Dutch Star.
We are loving our Dutch Star. No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
No.
that could be our tagline. Gotta love a new Dutch.
also have a Riata XL.
Somebody said the C, but the Jayco.
Jayco, is that anyone that answered?
Let me see. Give it a minute. Let's get a couple more.
We also have a Dutch Star. I said earlier, of London Air. That's a nice one.
There's people on there though. So and there'll probably be more as people buy. There'll be more trade-ins.
Well, they said
coming.
what, 60 last year in trade?
Dutch Star, somebody wants.
Dutch Star.
Yeah, there were a lot of trades last year. Is the Dutch open?
Right there.
I mean, are there people on it? Another Dutch Star.
This is the Dutch Star for the grand finale. Not our Dutch Star.
Not ours, no.
We'll give you some more tours. We already did. You might want to check out that video. But,
There's a lot of people going on. Yeah. Maybe not. We could go live. If there's one person, we could go.
yeah.
Jason's wingspan is huge. All right.
Here's a 22 4081. How many miles is on this one, sir? We're live on YouTube, so people are interested. They're asking what this is, price, and everything.
You like it? You like ours better? What model is this?
4081.
4081. Oh yeah,
love ours
I
more.
like ours.
It's very similar to like with this,
Yep. They have the recliners here.
which we'll probably end up doing, but cutting that out.
Well, we're gonna do the couch, I think, with recliners. Yep. The dinette is the same.
Everything is.
All right, I got some info.
Okay, hang on.
60.
Come over here.
60,000 miles, 334 they're asking for it. 334.
334, same as the Mountain Air.
Yeah, but this is a 22, that
Yeah,
one's a 19.
19.
So
Yep.
4081, kind of a 69 shrunk.
A little,
we
yeah.
really like this floor plan. What's nice about this, it has the tag axle too, which is.
I do like ours better, I must say.
And I bet this has a huge carrying capacity, which I'm going to
Where are they?
find. Let's see.
Is it-
Where is this?
You get the nice Whirlpool. That's not the digital. That's because it's used.
9,625.
Wow,
miles.
that is a lot of what?
Hashtag stuff. Hashtag stuff. So yeah, you have your little island here. This will pull out.
There we go.
All that.
Nice.
Dishwasher, drawer, induction cooktop, microwave. This also pulls out.
I love that about ours.
Almost identical.
Yeah. I mean, except over, with the recliners.
Changes.
Yeah. Half bath.
Drawer.
I can see what.
It's pretty,
Kind of like ours.
pretty similar.
Yeah.
A little bit of a different
Did you know
angle.
what the year is?
This was a 22.
22.
Yeah.
Pretty
So,
much.
large bedroom, TVs, closets. This is a very clean coach, especially for 60,000 miles. It's pretty clean.
Yeah. They put a lot of miles on for
Which
years.
means they probably
I wonder if they
maintained
were
it. I
full
would've-
time.
Hope they would maintain it with that.
Yeah.
much miles. But this is
Headbanging.
kind of where you see the difference between the
Right, the
4369.
yes.
It's going to be.
This is why we leaned more towards the 43 than the 40s, because this rear bathroom is tight.
Go ahead in there and say. So you're used to the 4369. What do you think about this one?
Oh, they have the nice
This
range.
one feels a lot more cramped.
Yeah, well, it's smaller
Oh, yeah.
for sure.
Our shower definitely is more opened up, and I feel like I have a little more breathing. This is very
Yeah, yep.
tight, but I mean, height-wise, it's fine.
Yeah, you got the egress door, which is nice. It's
Yeah, egress door, and then you have the single sink back here.
yes,
Toilet.
NIRVC cleans coaches very well. They
Yeah,
do.
Medicine cabinet.
Nice.
Space.
Okay, let me.
But if it's a couple's coach and they want something a little bit small, I'll tell you where this would be nice is getting out of our driveway.
Yeah,
This would be a lot
guys,
nicer.
we're gonna have tell a
Getting out of the
story one
driveway.
day about how long it took us to get out of our driveway the first time.
Let's just
Actually, not
say
out
it
of our,
wasn't too quick.
not our driveway. The 4 turns, the 4
Right.
points of exit that we need to.
Let's
Let's just say it was over an hour.
Didn't go as planned. But we're getting better.
We are getting better. Yes.
All right,
When we have a nice long driveway in Tennessee next year, when we move, we'll be able to zip right out.
So we are heading out to another test drive. We have dinner. We thank you guys for joining us. Let us know below in the comments. You want us to go live again tomorrow? If you do, we will. If not, it's okay also. But we're going to be here for a few more days, test driving more coaches, just taking it all in. And we're thankful for NRVC for having us here, having the opportunity to check this show out. Thanks for joining us.
Take care, guys.
Bye. How do I end this now? Oh, wait, here we go.